Arjikar horror case seems far from complete. The convict in the Arjikar horror, the man found guilty of raping and murdering a young practicing doctor, Sanjay Roy, has not been given a death sentence for this bone-chilling crime. A Kolkata court today sentenced the convict to life imprisonment till death, ruling that this case does not fall under the rarest of the rare category. In addition, Sanjay Roy has been fined 50,000 rupees, while the court has ordered a compensation of 17 lakhs for the victim's family. However, the victim's family has rejected the compensation, saying all they want is justice in the form of capital punishment for the convict. Junior doctors, meanwhile, have expressed their displeasure over the verdict, confirming they will challenge the ruling in a higher court. Inside the courtroom, Sanjay Roy pleaded innocence, claiming to be a victim of a conspiracy. On the other hand, the CBI pushed for capital punishment, citing the shocking and gruesome nature of the crime. Remember, this case sent shockwaves across the nation last August when a young trainee doctor was brutally raped and murdered at the Arjikar Medical College Hospital. The horrific incident sparked nationwide outrage and massive protests by doctors who demanded justice for Devi and safer working conditions for healthcare professionals.
Life sentence nahi hai. Till death sentence announced by the learned Additional District and Session Judge 1 Sealdah for 66 of BNS Act, for Section 64 and 103 of BNS Act for life sentence.
Here the judge has mentioned one which is very crucial, that this is not the rarest of the rarest.
Yes. A court announced that it is not a rarest case. As such, he did not give the death sentence or capital punishment. He only till he alive, he will punished for conviction.
हम लोग अपना जो आर्गुमेंट जमा किए हैं उसमें कुछ पॉइंट्स दिए हैं. लास्ट दिन जब जज साहब सजा बोला था, उस टाइम उन्होंने बोला था कि देयर इज अ लैचेस इन द पार्ट ऑफ द इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी. जो हम लोग का आर्गुमेंट में भी था कि देयर हैज बीन सम लैचेस. आज जजमेंट दिए गए, अभी तक जजमेंट का कॉपी नहीं मिला है. अभी तक उसको लाइफ इन कन्विक्ट दिया गया है. बाकी जो है हम लोग जजमेंट का कॉपी मिलने के बाद आप लोग को बताएंगे.
लेकिन क्या आप निराश है कि सीबीआई ने इन्वेस्टिगेशन ठीक से नहीं किया है?
हम लोग का आर्गुमेंट में था कि इन्वेस्टिगेशन प्रॉपर्ली नहीं हुआ है. देयर हैज बीन सम लैचेस. जो कंफ्यूजन किया है जज साहब का माइंड में भी.
आप हायर कोर्ट में जाएंगे इस वर्डिक्ट के खिलाफ?
पहले हम लोग को जजमेंट का कॉपी मिलने दीजिए, उसके बाद हम लोग सब डिसाइड करेंगे हम लोग का नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या होगा.
Meanwhile, Mamata Banerjee has expressed her dissatisfaction over the verdict, highlighting how her administration has been advocating for capital punishment for Sanjay Roy. Take a look.
আরজিকরের রায় নিয়ে কিন্তু আমি যেহেতু হেলিতে ছিলাম বলে আমি ডিটেলসটা এখনো শুনিনি. তো আপনাদের কাছ থেকে শুনলাম যে এটা নাকি যাবজ্জীবন দেওয়া হয়েছে. এটা আপনাদের কাছ থেকে প্রথম আমি শুনলাম. আমার রিঅ্যাকশন ইজ ভেরি ক্লিয়ার. আমরা প্রথম দিন থেকে ফাঁসির দাবি করে এসেছিলাম. আমি এই কথা বলছি যে আমি তো ডিটেলস কাগজপত্র দেখিনি, বাট আই এম নট স্যাটিসফাইড.
Rather strange and certainly unsatisfactory judgment for two reasons. The first is that it's based on a very flawed investigation. The whole purpose of the CBI coming into the case is because the state government of Bengal had destroyed evidence and tried to pin it on one individual. And the unanswered question was that how can one individual rape and murder a girl in a public hospital? The CBI, unfortunately, went on the same track as the state government, which was to conceal the nexus operating. So at that level, in any case, the judgment was bound to be unsatisfactory. Secondly, it also reveals the arbitrary nature of sentencing in our country, which we as activists have been raising time and time again.
फांसी का सजा तो मिलना ही चाहिए संजय रॉय को, लेकिन हम लोग खुश नहीं है. हम लोग लोग इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन से खुश नहीं है। सीबीआई को सप्लीमेंट्री चार्जशीट देना पड़ेगा। और कौन कौन है? संजय राय के साथ थे। आज मुख्यमंत्री का पुलिस, मुख्यमंत्री का प्रशासन, जो सीबीआई बोला कि एविडेंस टैंपर हुआ है, संजय राय को बचाने के लिए टैंपर किया है, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता। शाम को 6 बजे के बाद पोस्टमार्टम हुआ संजय राय को बचाने के लिए, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता। शमशान में जल्दबाजी करके बॉडी को जलाया गया संजय राय को बचाने के लिए, नहीं हो सकता है। अभया का माताजी पिताजी को घूस दिया गया, जो है उसको बोलिए पहले उनका नाम लिखे, तभी पूरा होगा, अभी नहीं हुआ।
My colleague Shreya is joining me live right now from Ground Zero. She's getting us all the details and updates from the Sealdah Session Court. Well, Shreya, you know, he is going to be imprisoned till his death. The convict, the rapist, as far as the RG horrific rape and murder case is concerned. But the capital punishment has not been awarded because the court, the judge, did not feel that this case qualifies for the rarest of the rare case. Is there any update about what the family wants to do here on? Is the family or the fraternity of doctors planning to go ahead and challenge and demand a capital punishment at a higher court?
Well, of course, we're reporting live from Sealdah Court, and just before some time, we have seen the victim's family leaving the court premises. They have not spoken to media. They have just left in their car. So, of course, we will have to see what the victim's family react to later. But remember, after Sanjay Roy has been convicted, the victim's family was already not happy because they were saying that Sanjay Roy is one of the criminal who was involved in the crime. It is a case of gang rape. Others are also there, and they too has to be brought to the books. Now, they were expecting that today Sanjay Roy will be hanged. Now, that is clearly not the case. We saw how the judge deferred from declaring it the rarest of the rare crime. That was what the CBI lawyer has put forward. The judge today has said that this particular case has sent shockwaves across the nation, and given the nature of the crime, they're seeking for a death penalty. But when the court resumed at 2:45, we saw the judge said this is not rarest of the rare crime, and there will be life imprisonment in case of Sanjay Roy, and a compensation of 17 lakhs will be given to the victim's family. Now, what we are given to understand, the victim's parents, after hearing about the compensation, has said that it is not compensation they have been looking for, but it was only justice that they have been demanding since day one. So we have not got the chance to hear from the victim's family. As I mentioned, they have left from the court. You can see there is still police present over here because Sanjay Roy has still not come out. He will be brought outside shortly. So of course we see there is a tight security police personnel present over here because Sanjay Roy has not been taken out of court yet, but the victim's family has clearly left. But the doctors, some of the junior doctors has also reached the court premises, the Sealdah court area, and we have been speaking to the junior doctors. Remember, these are the very junior doctors who have been hitting the street earlier. They have been in a month-long protest. They have done cease work, and they clearly say that the only way forward is to approach the higher courts and to keep fighting for justice, because this is not the justice they were looking for, because there was an anticipation that today death penalty will be given to Sanjay Roy. In fact, remember, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has reacted to the punishment that has been given to Sanjay Roy. She clearly said that it was death penalty that the state was looking forward to. She is not happy. She says that if the case was with the state, then in that case we would have made sure that it is a death penalty.
Right.
But the case was handed over to the CBI. So of course we see TMC giving safai on one hand, saying what Kolkata police did in one day. It was the CBI who took 5 long months to do the same thing.
Absolutely, Shreya. Thank you for putting things into perspective over here. We shall keep coming back to you for more on the story. Now, the Mumbai